Boom, we are live.
Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm getting ready to do this awesome painting. Sorry I didn't get to do it the other day. I was all set to do it and woke up with a migraine, so all bets are off when you have a migraine. So I picked up today, and this is a painting that Joy Edley posted. Actually, this I printed out a picture. She had a live scene because she's down by the ocean in New Jersey, on the Jersey Shore, and she had this live of the waves just coming in and crashing. And I don't know if this is morning. Yeah, I guess it is. And she was down there, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's beautiful. So I watched the live, and I was like, oh, that would be great to paint. So I stopped a snapshot of the live waves coming in, and then I tweaked it a little bit in my phone and printed it out on computer paper. So there it is. I hope she's watching. If not, maybe she'll join us at some point because she knows that today I'm doing this, and it is a little surprise. Anyway, so I'm just going to start painting, and I hope you enjoy watching. And I've done this piece of tape here so that my my hand doesn't shake for the horizon line. So that will keep it nice and straight, and then I'll pull it off. And
then you sketched the part at the bottom?
I did. I decided where I wanted my horizon line, and then I sketched out just little areas where I know that I want the fence to be and the crashing of the wave and whatnot. So that was just a little bit of a sketch, just to give me a kind of like a layout or a foundation instead of just blindly going. So I hope you guys are having an awesome Sunday. Let's see. So I'm going to start up here with the bright area of the sky. It's bright sun coming there. So that's pure white. And you know, I can always change this if I want to a little bit. You don't have to go exact, but if you want to do something else, add a little color here or there, you certainly can. I mean, when it's art, you can choose to, you know, change whatever you want as you're going along. That's what's so great about art. This is like a reference. Oops, piece of my brush coming apart. So I'm looking at yellows and oranges up there. So that's what I'm going to go with. And then I can always add in the clouds and whatnot later.
Oh, some bright yellow.
Well, it is quite bright.
What color is that?
Yellow ochre. I'm just going to put it down there in case
you like the yellow ochre, don't
just
you?
a little bit, in case I need it. But I really want a little more orange. Just a touch.
And these are acrylic paints, right?
Yeah, they dry quick, so I have to work quicker, which I'm not used to doing that as much. I work with the oils mostly, but these are little paintings that, let me drop my tissue thing here. Yeah, the oils you can keep coming back and mixing and adding and whatnot. And acrylics dry quite quick. So
come around this way. Maybe not, because I get your arm. So I still think that's cheating, putting the tape on there for the horizon line.
Well, my
tricks.
No, my hands don't. They're shaky. You know, like I don't know. Maybe when you're younger, they don't shake as much. I don't know. I don't know. So that kind of. And as you see, there's like bluish, purplish in there.
Yeah, sure. There's a lot of colors.
See, actually, it's like a purple. It's a dark sky over here. It's like dark, but it's got purples and blues in there. And I'm gonna just play with that a little bit.
Ooh, what color is that?
Let's see what we got here. Phthalo blue, and I got a little purple in there, a violet. Just trying to play a little bit. Payne's Gray, which is, it's like a black, but it's not really black. And so we'll play with those a little bit and see how that mixes up. Let's try this one. So let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go here. It's kind of getting close to it. I always have blues out here just in case I want to pick one. Getting close, right?
It's getting there.
Yeah. So I got a little Payne's Gray, a little violet, and a little ultramarine in there. Ultramarine seemed to be the one. That one wasn't the one I wanted, so now I get in here. I will get a little lighter towards the horizon line there, which I'll get to in a minute. I just want to get the basic color down. And you see it starts getting lighter.
How are you going to do the sun rays? Just like that?
Mm-hmm.
How many of those color charts do you think you have?
That's what I have up on the wall.
Just all of them?
So far, I think I have some more in my drawers.
I know you do.
But I'm constantly making them.
I know. You had a lot more than 3, I think. Maybe I should do a day where we just make color charts.
Yeah, we could.
Well, I hope everybody's having a good weekend. We've been cleaning.
I think everybody's
cleaning.
Everybody's cleaning their
More
houses.
cleaning and cleaning.
When we're all done, we'll have all of our houses all organized and cleaned out, and closets done, and then we'll all be like, all right, we're ready to go. Let's see a little bit of light area down here. Somebody's texting me and I
Your
cannot answer.
phone is blowing up.
Yeah. Dries quick.
So you've used like what, like about 10 different colors already, just to get this
Yeah,
done.
I'm messing up my sky.
Oh, stop talking to you.
I'll come back and fix it. It's just a temporary little layout anyway. It's just the beginning. Try so quick, I'll come back and do a little more of the clouds and stuff in there and tweak it. But it's a foundation. You ready for me to rip off the tape?
I guess, unless you want to do the beach underneath.
Under here, yeah. Just give me a second. I want to do the side.
All right, I will give you a second.
Just up here a little bit. Okay, let's.
Are you gonna peel the tape off now?
I'm gonna.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, oh boy.
That's the beginning.
Well, it's true what they say about the blue tape. It don't bleed.
Pretty cool, right?
That is pretty cool. Well, it's a good foundation.
Yeah, it'll get there. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in here.
The water.
And it's a printing. It's printed from the printer, so it's like.
Well, there goes your perfect line.
So now it's really dark. I mean, it looks like it's green in there, but I think it's from the printer. So I'm just gonna go with like a really dark blue, and see how we like that.
Oh, I think she should be more green, no?
Yeah, I think that's just the printer. I have to ask Joy. I don't think there's any.
You don't remember seeing it like that?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I can pull it up on the page that she has, but. I'm messing around with this little brush anymore. Done with that. Ta-da!
Hold on. The Home Depot brush. Let's see. Wait a minute. Hold that up again. All right. Hold those brushes. We're going to do the Home Depot special.
Well, just for the background. Get some more blue out here.
There you go. Like paint and trim.
Nope, there's the dog.
There is the dog.
Jumps down every day. See, now I can't put the tape there to do the sky.
Nope, you sure can't.
No, I can't. So I'm gonna.
Oh, Heidi's watching. Hi, Heidi.
This is, Heidi, this is since you missed the beginning, a picture, screenshot from a live video that a friend of mine, Joy Edley, posted a few days ago, last week I guess it was. Well, she lives down by the ocean, and she posted this, and I was like, wow. So I stopped it in motion, and now I'm painting it. I just had a little fun today. Fun day Sunday, right?
No trees today.
No.
Heidi's loving it so far.
Thank you. You think I want a little green in there, huh?
I think you have a little green in there, yeah.
Let's add a little turquoise, maybe.
Turquoise.
Just a tad.
This one right here. I'll try and go this way with you. Okay, I get your arm. Yeah. So Heidi's asking how you're feeling from your migraine.
I'm good today. My mom had migraines. My grandfather had migraines. I guess it just runs in the family. I get them once a month, maybe twice a month. But if anybody has them, they're pretty brutal. Kind of incapacitates you for a day. But then you get back up again and keep going.
Ah, Sue Chadwick's here.
Hey, Sue.
She's, I bet you she's once again laying on her couch eating bonbons. Oh, look at that, look at that, look at that. Oh, look at that. Perfect.
Almost perfect.
Almost perfect?
Yeah. Oopsie, now it's not anymore.
Oh, no. We were supposed to have music. And my,
We'll get it, we'll get it.
my audio department's failing me. I'll be yelling later.
You're up in my grill.
I'm up in your grill. I am up in her grill. All right.
On top of my head.
I'm moving over this way.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Look at that. Ooh, just a different angle. I never did this angle before. Look at that. Ah, I was close. Susan's having a Bellini.
Oh.
What the heck's a Bellini? What's a Bellini?
It's very yummy.
I
know that.
It's not bonbons.
No, it's alcohol.
Ah, so you have bonbons with your Bellinis.
That would be something.
So Susan has her own private bartender, Harry, who's probably making her the Bellinis.
Okay, so we got a little thing going on there.
I got the thing for the ocean. Champagne and peach schnapps.
Mm-hmm.
That's a Bellini?
Mm-hmm.
Look at you. I was close. I said she was on the couch eating bonbons. But in reality, she's sipping champagne. Ah, it's good to be the queen.
So this is going to be where my wave is.
All right.
Just starting out here.
All right.
All right.
All right.
It's like that toy. That Chloe had that toy. I don't know if anybody saw that we found in the studio that guessed what animal you were thinking about.
Yeah, he was creepy.
It was pretty.
All right, he would say.
All
All right.
Yeah, cute little wave in there.
Cute little waves.
Go down here a little bit.
What color are you going to use for the sand?
I don't know yet.
Oh, you don't know?
I have to do my blues.
You
right
don't
now.
know? Oh.
Just because my blues, if I don't use them, they'll dry up on me.
Okay, fine.
So. That's what I'm doing right now. On the sides a little bit. Last night, Michael and I stayed up very late watching movies on Netflix.
What were we watching? Ozark.
Oh my goodness.
Ozark. We started watching a show called Ozark. I think was it 3 seasons worth or something?
I don't know.
I've never seen it before.
It's a little creepy.
It's not creepy. It's stressful.
Oh, it actually is stressful. I don't know why we're watching something stressful. Only because we're watching so many other things like everybody else. But let's go in here and do a little bit of a...
Susan's telling you not to rush.
I'm not rushing. The paint dries quick, Sue. So I have to do certain areas. I paint quickly in certain areas.
What's that? Waves? Break.
Mm-hmm. A little break in the waves.
A little break in the waves. Happy little break. I had to say it.
Break.
Had to say it. We gotta come up with our own. You gotta come up with your own. What's the word I'm looking for? Your own saying.
Righteous waves.
Just waves.
Righteous waves.
Righteous waves.
Righteous.
Righteous waves.
That's from Liz.
Yes. I'm gonna call you Spicoli. Here we go. Who gets that reference?
You know, Heidi will understand.
Everybody gets that reference so far.
Well, unless you're millennial or something, maybe you won't understand. I don't know.
Susan's saying I'm rushing you on your color choices.
Oh.
I am not. I am just asking questions, Susan.
Anyway.
I wouldn't dare rush Teresa on one of these. Well, he didn't say righteous waves, did he? He said tasty.
Tasty.
Tasty waves.
They're tasty waves.
Tasty waves.
That's funny. Do you like the waves so far, everybody? They're coming along nicely.
Yeah, how's everybody think of the waves? Tips, hints, suggestions? Nothing? Oh, who's this? Oh, yeah. We got a thumbs up. We got a thumbs up. Look at this. We got, well, thank you, Heidi. Heidi says it looks amazing.
Thank you.
And we got Valencia from Cape Town, South Africa, checking us out.
Oh, my gosh. Welcome. Welcome.
She says a nice painting. She loves it. Thank you.
Thank you. How are you doing over there in Africa? I hope that you're staying safe. So excited to have you here today. What time is it over there?
That's a good question. What time is it in Cape Town, South Africa? Very cool. So this is the picture so far that we use as a reference. It's a still from a was it a live video that she did?
She did a live.
It's a still from a live video that Teresa
kind of froze and
screen captured and printed out on a very poor inkjet.
Whatever works.
Whatever works.
Right.
Yeah. We're just painting away. Some tasty waves. That makes me laugh.
Oh, the 80s. Don't you miss the 80s? Big hair.
I don't know if I like that. What's that mean?
I want to put the oranges in there.
Are you going back to the sky?
I'm going back to maybe just a little bit of the...
So for the sky, you use 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 or 6 different colors just for the yellow. Oh, what's that? Oh, you're putting that in the water.
Well, there's a little reflection in there, right?
Okay, you caught me off guard. 22.22 p.m. according to Valencia?
Oh.
So what does that mean?
It's in the afternoon.
So is that in the afternoon? Third day of full lockdown.
Oh,
Welcome to the club, Valencia. We're going into we're starting our third week.
Yeah.
Tomorrow. She's laying in bed and watching us. Very cool.
Awesome.
Eating chocolates, drinking some champagne like Susan, I hope.
I hope you got enough yummy snacks.
Yes. Yeah, I got a lot of craving a lot of munchies during all this staying
We're
home.
gonna be like 500 pounds once it's over.
Yeah, a little orange in there, red. What is
Yeah,
it?
just a tad.
Very cool. Yeah, so I'm back to the reference there. See when you do that, see back your hand. Look at that. Oh, I hear the dog barking.
She wants to come in.
Anybody have any pets? Our dog is loving it. Us being home
All the time.
all the time. Except I think we've ruined her mid-afternoon nap time that she usually takes when we're not here.
It's getting there.
So 22 p.m. That's got to be like, what's that, 10? 10:20? Is that military time? Sounds like military time.
I'll get into all this later. But I figured I'd just work on this area.
Okay. Are we going to add any seagulls or
Definitely.
starfish or anything?
I think so.
Gonna...
I feel it.
You feel it?
A couple birds flying in the sky. I feel it. Yeah.
Okay, so Valencia says, no, she's not having champagne like Susan. She's having tea.
Oh.
It is 10:30. I thought it was okay.
Yeah.
But she had cupcakes. Ooh.
Cupcakes for breakfast are always awesome.
I bought, I went to the supermarket, so I bought donuts.
Mm-hmm. And I had to hide them from our daughter.
Yes.
She doesn't have self-control.
No, I barely have any self-control. Yeah, you know, she's right though. Nibbling the whole day is part of the problem. Once you start nibbling,
Yep.
it's nonstop.
You don't have a choice at this point, though. So.
Well, you have a choice. It's just, you know, what else are you going to do? Besides clean. Make her repaint the inside of the house. What do you think?
Not for that.
Oh, no. What color should we do? Grays. We can get more in modern, go for gray walls, off gray walls.
Gray's too boring for me.
We have yellow walls now, in case anybody's curious.
The waves are getting there.
The waves are getting there. Very cool.
Okay, so...
What's next on your agenda? So what kind of cupcakes were these, Valencia? Are these chocolate cupcakes?
I hope so.
I don't know what kind of... I don't have any, so I can live vicariously through you.
So what do you, just curious, what do you normally do on a day in Africa? Are you stuck home because you're not like one of the essential workers? Like what are you? Are you an artist by chance, or are you an accountant, or what do you do? Just curious. Normally Michael and I are in the studio. If I'm not painting, I'm doing photography and photographing families. And we're by the beach, so we have a studio by the beach, and we do a lot of family portraits. But obviously we're closed right now. Ooh, little wave crash in here.
Oh boy.
Crashing waves are always fun. So what I'll do is I'll probably paint for a little while longer, and then I'll probably take a break because I don't know if everybody wants to stay with me the entire time. And then
You let it dry and then come back.
yeah, let it dry, come back, and in a little bit I'm just gonna do some little waves here. It's always just adding all these little details. Here and there. But yeah, I'll get into all that up there soon. Well, I might as well do it now because it's dry, so going into it. Okay, it's slowly coming together. It's getting there. Little by little.
Melanie's watching.
Hey, Mel. It's getting there.
Valencia is a full-time artist.
Are you really?
Paintings as well. Oils, watercolors, and acrylics. Ooh. And she composes music.
Whoa.
Oh.
A true artist.
Yes.
Sense,
and she's liking the big wave at the back.
Back here.
Yeah.
As she knows, it's little bit by little bit. Adding here and there. Oh, I'm going to have to check out. You'll have to leave your link for, if you have a page for artwork and stuff. I would love to follow you. That's awesome. Are you mostly people or landscapes, or what's your favorite to paint? How fun is that? Meeting people all over the world. That's the coolest thing.
Melanie's watching too.
And Melanie's not that far.
No.
I thought, are you in Tom's River now, Melanie? Is that what I'm understanding?
I thought she was in...
I thought she was in Howell for a while, but I thought she is... Where are you now? Just curious. I'm just softening all this. I really want to get to the hair down, in this area, but I'm not going to right now. Just kind of softening this all down.
Okay, so Valencia's info is on her personal page. She
Okay.
does seascapes, landscapes, still life, and a little bit of abstract.
That's awesome. I'll definitely come over to your page and friend me too. Well, actually, you're on my business page right now, but if you friend me, I can friend you back and follow you. That'd be really fun. get into more of the yellows, but getting there.
She has music and videos on her page also.
Oh,
What
yeah.
kind of music is it, Valencia? Is it rap?
Is it,
Hard rock? I don't know.
it
Contemporary? I don't
Could be,
know.
it could be a variety, I would imagine. She must have a special.
Yeah, she's gonna friend you.
Awesome. That'll be so fun. I'm just curious, how did you find me? How did you come across me? People find people all over the world, that's true. Just wondering how you came across little old me. Definitely have to fix that line up there. It's bugging me. But I'm not going to do that right now. So how long have I been painting now?
I don't know. About 40 minutes?
Really?
Yeah, 30, half? I don't know. Let me look.
Wow, flies by, doesn't it?
35 minutes roughly.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah, it goes by quick.
It does really go by quick.
So Valencia does peaceful music.
Ooh, that sounds really nice.
And we popped up on her video feed, and your stunning art caught my eye, she says. Well, thank
Really?
you.
Wow, thank you so much. You never know where someone's going to pop up.
Yeah, it's interesting.
You just don't know. So I was just curious, since I get to talk to you a little bit, how did you get into art, and how long have you been in art? Were you since a child, or did you go off to school for it, or you self-taught, or all these questions? It's so fun to talk to other artists. Okay, so I'm just adding just little touches of color in here, and then I'm going to pop in the highlights once it's a little dry, a little more.
She's been painting since she was a little girl. She's all self-taught. No art school.
Wonderful.
No training.
So similar. I've been painting since I was little also.
So, Valencia, when you paint, I'm just curious, is it as messy as this? Actually, this is actually pretty, this is pretty good with tea.
Oh, this is clean.
This is very clean.
Usually this table's trash.
Yeah, what?
There's paint everywhere, paint on me.
Yeah, well, she's doing good.
That's funny. Alright, where is here it is.
Full time since 2000.
That's awesome. Do you sell your artwork? And if you do, how did you go about that?
That would be too much for just a simple text.
Oh, you know what? That's true. Yeah. We can talk on Messenger. I'm sure that we can chat when one of us are not sleeping. Just adding in little highlights and stuff here now.
She says she never shows her studio. She's laughing.
This is my little mini studio.
That's because it's probably so perfect and pristine. She
Organized.
doesn't want to make anybody else upset and jealous.
All of us artists have our...
Put everybody to shame.
all of us artists have our own little quirky ways and stuff that we do. I certainly don't have everything in order. That's for sure. Okay, so
Slowly but surely it's getting there.
It is. To ask her who her favorite artists are.
Well, that's the conversation for...
Okay, so kind of want to add a little bit of color up here. It's not dry.
All right, well...
So why don't we take a little break?
Okay.
And then I'll,
When do you want to come back?
maybe in 15 minutes.
All right.
Give everybody a little break. And then if you want to join me back here in 15 minutes, I'm just going to continue on.
We're going to let it dry and then come back.
Yeah, because it's acrylic. So see you guys. If you want to join me in 15, I'll be back here. And see you soon.
Wave bye.